Hey Mitchell,
Yes, mate.
thinking I might paint this snorkel a different colour to usual.
What are you thinking?
Maybe this one, I reckon.
For fuck's sake, Nathan, really?
It's bold of me to assume that this handbrake's going to hold this car here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So guys, we've got Wade from Offshore Tales 78 Series Troopy in. Pretty sure he's about to head off on a lap around Australia. He's been working with the boys from the Explore Life, EC Off-Road. The car's just undergone a massive overhaul. He called me up, he said, Nath, I need the finishing touches on it. Can you help me out? I need it done ASAP. Brother, of course we can. We got you covered. So we're going to run it inside. The snorkel's already welded. We've just got to sand it, powder coat it. We've got something a little bit different in mind for the powder coat and colour. If you reckon you know what that is right now, let me know. But stay tuned. All right, now I've got to reverse out of here. This thing's cool as shit, eh? I really like it. So the only thing we're not sure about is whether the snorkel is going to fit with the pop top. I was gonna wait to powder coat the snorkel until I knew it was gonna fit, but we kind of don't have that luxury, so we're just gonna rip this one off, get the new one on, and fingers crossed we're not remaking a bracket. Let's get stuck into it. Well, with the time crunch that we were under and trying to juggle the car coming into the workshop around the boys' work hours, we had to get all of the snorkel work knocked out early. It was welded, sanded, bracketed and powder coated before the car ever hit the workshop. And no, you are not seeing things here either. That snorkel is absolutely white. Now, we managed to get our hands on a couple of different Toyota whites because there is quite a few of them. We took our best guess at a colour that was going to match the car based on the photos that we'd seen. Fingers crossed. I'm actually really glad that this car has a fresh wrap on it. So you can kind of see here, there's a little bit of stuff underneath the wrap where the paint was a bit funny. So our 4 and 5 inch snorkel kits do get rid of all of the holes from the factory snorkel. However, depending on the age of the car, if there's been dirt and sand and shit sitting under the snorkel, you can end up with a little bit of rough paint under there. We're not going to have that problem with this one, but it is something to keep in mind if you are looking to purchase a snorkel for your 70 series. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about the technical side of fitting the snorkel. It's not what this video is about. But basically, if you are interested in putting a snorkel in your 79 series, we do have another video on our channel, which Paulie will chuck a link up here. It shows you how to remove a plastic snorkel and install one of our 4 inch ones. This car is getting the 5 inch. We will have an install video up on that shortly too. However, if you order a 5 inch snorkel in the meantime, the video sort of cross-references everything is identical apart from the template and the measurements. So that was on the Alpha 79 too that the Explore Life built. It's a good episode. Check it out. I'm not gonna lie, cutting this guard with a snorkel that was in the oven with powder coat on it, with boys that were about to knock off and go home was, well, it was nothing short of nerve-wracking. There was no going back from here. I'm gonna stay like this. Let me step back a couple of steps. I don't know what to think. Does it look like a candy cane? Oh yeah, that's fucking mad. What do you think, Mitchell?
It's something. No, it's pretty hot.
That's the exact right colour choice, hey?
Spot on.
The other one would have been too creamy.
It's perfect.
Yeah, that's sick. All right, let's get on the car.
That's a big white snorkel.
Moment of truth. I hope this fits. If this snorkel doesn't fit with the top, this is going to very quickly turn into an episode of Orange County Choppers.
You know what? Get the out of here. And don't bother coming in tomorrow because you're terminated. Good, it's about time!
I was gonna wait to powder coat the snorkel until I knew it was gonna fit, So I reckon what we might do is make a spacer with all of the time that we have. Yeah, I was a little bit worried that the colour was not going to be right. There's two whites on Toyotas, 040, 058. 058's creamy. I think
That's nailed it.
I think it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Obviously we've got to see it outside, but inside, all right, I guess we should make a spacer plate up. How am I going to do that?
A few moments later.
Spacer plate. So basically what the boys have done for me is modify two 79 series brackets. So folded that one, welded that one in, or is it vice versa? Trent's done that good of a job, I can't even tell which side's been welded. On you, Trent. My only other question is, Paulie, this is a question for you.
Yep.
Do we mount it like that? Or do we mount it like that? It's got to be the other way, hey?
Yeah, it's going to be the other way.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, had we had more time with the car, we would have made the bracket to suit the snorkel and the roof and then powder coated it. We didn't have that luxury. I had already made this a little bit shorter. I think we pulled an inch out of it, but I also didn't want the line of this conflicting with the line of that and looking a bit strange.
Yeah.
So I think this is the best outcome with everything that we've had to work with, eh?
Yeah.
And I think it looks good. More importantly, it's not gappy here. It still runs up the windscreen nice. Let's powder coat this bracket quickly.
You're going to throw powder on it?
Nah, bro, I'm gonna paint it.
I'm like,
But I bought good paint, and I mean, it's stainless, it's not gonna rust, but whenever Wade's back in town, we'll just pull this off and repowder it.
Perfect.
But for now, let's go powder coat it. Probably should shake this. I reckon I'm gonna turn the oven on and bake it as well. What do you think, Paulie?
I think so.
I think we should. What does this say? What do they bake a car at? About 50, 55 degrees?
Yeah. Nothing more than that.
How hot is it left in here? Oh, this is gonna be really loud. Sorry for everyone wearing headphones. Oh my God, make it stop. Oh, we're still at 80 degrees. I don't even have to turn it on. Brilliant. I might just tell Mitch to have next week off. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely joking. Mitch, please come to work. All right, put that in the oven. That's awesome. Maybe I should just put it in the microwave. See you in 10 minutes. All right, let's go prime this guard. Alrighty, so another thing that the 70 series is synonymous for is getting dirt, grime, sand, salt, getting in these threads. So it's good practice just to put a bit of cutting fluid in there and clean the threads out before you refit the snorkel, just so that way you don't bind the bolts up putting them in, because then they get stuck halfway in and it's a big hassle. So if you are fitting one of our kits, or you know what, anybody's kit, M8 by 1.25, clean them out. Guards painted, threads tapped, pinch weld, bracket, bolts, silicone hose clamps, beers. Dom,
Yes.
what do you think of the colour of this snorkel?
I mean, it matches the car.
Yeah, you're not going to fucking miss it.
No, you're definitely not.
So if you see Wade around, give him one of these ones. I'm sure he'll give you one back. Tell you what, Mitch did a bloody good job on this. Full credit to all of the boys for smashing this one out. We f around and we find out. Just that easy. One person, no dramas, no swearing. I'll save you the hassle as well. These kits are available on fabulousfab.com.au. You don't even have to go check, just go buy one. I really hope it's dry. Oh, that's hot too.
Oh, that's good.
You wouldn't believe it, but metal in the oven gets hot. It's not as glossy as the snorkel, but
No, it doesn't matter.
no, it doesn't. Yeah, that's awesome. So one thing we have started doing was the Sandy Torp end caps for the Explore Life cars. We try and use either Oxytec or Dulux powders. They're the best in the game. Dulux have just come out with the Sandy Torp powder, which is like an exact match. I know Dulux also make graphite. They obviously make all the Toyota whites. We can color match most powders, and whatever we can't color match with powder, we get our boys at Cameron's Bodyworks to sort out. We will do whatever you want. All right, so we've got our gasket. These come in all of our 79 series kits to replace the old ones. This thing's done, how many, Paulie? 340?
340,000.
Yeah, chuck that in the bin. This one's a little bit long. I could tell you exactly why, but you probably don't really care, so we're just gonna chop it down. It's the same material we make all of our gaskets for our airbox lids. Probably outlive your ownership of the vehicle, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon brackets a car first. What do you think, Paulie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? Baby, come back. Now, one thing I do want you to know is that it's quite common for us YouTube folk to talk shit for views.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I know it, you know it. But we literally are out of time. So I've got to get this car finished, back down the coast, and then back to the Brisbane Powerhouse by, what, 8:30 tonight for Luke McGregor gig. Brisbane Comedy Festival's on. Then we go to Port Douglas tomorrow for Dom's birthday. Shout out, Dom. Wade's off around Australia. So if you're wondering, why don't these kids just fix this snorkel properly? Wasn't an option, G.
This was a half a day turnaround.
Literally, yeah. But we got it done. Cue the B-roll. Tell me what you think in the comments. Looks sick. All right, so it's been a couple of months since we saw you last.
Yep.
Where have you been? What have you been up to?
Dude, we've been going here, there and everywhere. We punched it up the East Coast. We went past Cairns. We did the Whit Sundays. We've done the Great Barrier Reef, a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, this bus, man, has taken us to some pretty crazy spots. We've only just scratched the surface of what Australia has to offer. Hopefully we cover some pretty epic spots in 2026.
That's mad. When you said bus, what was the term you used before? Island?
Tropical adventure bus or something.
That got me real good, and it suits so well, like the pale blue, the white. It's got like a real aesthetic going on. It looks
for sure,
sick.
yeah. Well, when I originally had the idea to do it as baby blue and white, I was in America actually, and I saw the Ford Broncos. And they're white and blue, and we had nothing like that in Australia. And I was like, dude, I got to do it on a Troopy. So the whole idea of it was like, I want to get it baby blue and white, and I want it to match that environment. So I want to get it to the most crazy beaches possible. Yeah. Obviously, I love the ocean, everything, you know, diving, fishing, surfing, all that type of stuff. That is the bread and butter for me. So if I can get this bus on the most beautiful beaches Australia has to offer, that's kind of, I guess, the number one goal and dream for me. Obviously, we're taking it on some tracks and some sand to get it down to the beaches, but this thing hopping rocks, she's not designed for that, even though she probably could do it. She's designed for the beach, she's designed for the tropical conditions, and that's kind of the purpose of it. We actually did a trip, and we'll throw in some footage before the snorkel got put in, and we were doing some river crossings, and the boys actually came up to me and they were like, bro, like, be careful right now, because they were just like, that snorkel's not even gonna cut it. And I was stressing out because I just got the car and I was wigging out. We were over at Fraser doing river crossings that weren't even river crossings. They were literally just big puddles because they'd been pissing down for like 6 days straight. And we were crossing through and I was wigging out like my car's gonna be gone after this trip. And that's why I called you up and I'm like, I need it done quick. Can you do something epic for me? And you're like, I got you, bro.
Got you covered, bro.
Yeah.
Basically what Wade is referring to is that the factory LandCruiser snorkels, they're just a raised air intake, right? They're all slipped together. They're a pretty design, but yeah, with this on there, man, it'll take you anywhere. Yeah. I think maybe based on what you've said, you might have to build something orange and white next.
I don't know, like, let's see. Maybe I want to do another project in 2026. Let's see. Honestly, just look at it and I'm like, I don't think I could ever sell it. Like, it's honestly like just it's so unique in like the way it's been done.
Bro, when we walked out of the workshop, like literally, Wade's just turned up to work. We've walked out to come here to film, and I looked at it in the car park, and I'm like, man, you forget how wild this thing looks on the road.
I know.
It's cool, man. You've done a really good job, and Thanks for making us a part of it.
Thanks so much, brother. Honestly, I
No,
appreciate
it.
everything.
All right, that's us. Fabby over and out. See you on the Outback version.
Let's go. We'll get Fabby with his t-shirt off on the beach soon.